Who got it?
Maybe. I think it is an AJ. I think I got an AJ. Ah! Ah! Pretty sure I got one of the AJs. Guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to beautiful Destin, Florida. Actually, I shouldn't say welcome back because, fun fact, I have never fished out of Destin, but today we are rolling out of the Destin Harbor with Captain Ryan Reed from Badlands Fishing Charters. We hopped on a charter this morning for one reason and one reason only, and that is today is June 1st, which means with a federal permit, you can catch and keep red snapper for the first time in 2023. Now, you cannot keep red snapper recreational until June 16th. I want to make sure I'm perfectly clear. I don't want anybody to see this video and think they can run out in our area and grab red snapper from wherever. You cannot. You have to have a federal permit to start keeping them on June 1st, which means it's going to be like charter captains, stuff like that. But that's the goal today. We're going to go out. We're going to try to catch our first keeper red snapper of the season that we can actually keep. We're going to take it back to the house and we're going to cook it up. And hey, you know what? This is our first time offshore this year. Maybe, just maybe, we might chalk up a few new species for that 2023 species list. But that's enough talking. Let's get out on the boat with Captain Ryan, put some lines in the water, and some fish on the deck.
Yeah, they're normally out by now. We're gonna pull most of it in.
Okay.
Alright, I'll
To the front.
There. Hey, baby. Nice, baby.
Oh my gosh. I already can't deal with you today.
Yes. You're gonna have to deal. We're gonna be trapped on a boat for a while.
Luckily, it's a big boat and I can get away from you. Guys, this is kind of surreal coming out here because, again, I've never fished out of Destin, but like we've been over this bridge so many times. You guys have heard me talk about like the Destin Pass is one of my like top 3 most beautiful places on earth. Seriously, on a day when the high tide's in and the sun's hitting it just right, like you can't find prettier water. So it's gonna be, I don't know, I think we've been on a boat in Destin one time. I think we took a dolphin cruise. Then of course we had the Mako out at Crab Island, but as far as like going out and fishing this area, and I mean this place is known for its fishing, so I'm pretty pumped about the day. He's gonna be a small one, but he's gonna be a fish.
There's your skin.
That's a scamp grouper. That's the first scamp grouper on the year right there, folks.
Yes.
You guys have seen us catch a gag grouper. What's another name for gag grouper? Don't they have another name? Is that what they call black grouper or no?
No.
Okay.
No, just gag.
Gotcha. So, do they have teeth?
Yes.
Can't
And
remember.
gill plates.
All right, guys, scamp grouper. I told you on the intro we were probably going to catch a few new species on the day. Now, obviously, this dude's not a giant, but I want to show you guys. Look what he ate. So these fish are so aggressive down there. He ate a jig that was about a third of his size. What do these guys have to be to keep legally?
16 inches.
So 16 inches to keep them legally. Really, really good table fare. But one of the biggest differences that you guys can see is those gag grouper that we catch in the bay has got those big black, brown, like ring spots with a little bit of color in the middle, and these have got these little groups of dark
And
spots.
also that on the end of their tails, they flare out. On the scamps, the gags are a flat tail.
There you go. Dropping knowledge from Captain Ryan that I had no
Yes.
idea about. But let's get this dude back in the water. Thank you,
Bye,
buddy.
friend.
All right, guys, news and notes right here. Number 1, this is Captain Ryan Reed
Hey,
with
how's it
Badlands
going, guys?
Fishing Charters. I've got all this stuff linked down in the description box below. You guys ask me all the time for charter services in our area. And the bottom line is we don't take a lot of charters because I have my boat here. But we're going offshore today with Captain Ryan. I want to tell y'all a quick little funny story. So we're rolling out and like we're trying to catch red snapper, obviously. We've already caught one new species. And when I caught the new species, the wheels went to turn and I'm like, what if we finished out the 50 species today? Like how crazy would that be? So we're rolling down and there's spots everywhere and he's like telling me where different spots off and we're like rolling across. He's like, now that spot holds giant mangrove snapper. Well, you know, your boy got this like little warm, fuzzy feeling inside because I love my mangrove snapper. And I was like, well, wherever we're going, let's stop and hit this first. So we're going to drop a line down. And you know, if I'm out here, I'm going to try to catch me a big mangrove snapper. Let's get one. And I did bring my own rod with me today just so I could try out the new Pin Slammer DX that Daniel picked up for me. But we got this tied on my rod. We're on 30-pound leader with a chicken rig, just a couple live shrimp. And we're going to drop these down and see if we can't pull us up a mangrove snapper. I mean, if we're out here, we might as well catch a mangrove snapper. I mean, come on. There
I can't wait to see what it is.
Let me get it to the boat first. We could still Richie this fish. All right, we got color. I think it's gonna be a mingo. Nope,
that's mangrove. Nice.
Oh, wow, that's a big man. That's my PB mangrove, maybe right there. Oh.
That bad boy.
Now that's a mangrove snapper right there. And this is the difference. When you guys hear us talk about offshore and inshore mangroves, and you hear me say, this is a good mangrove for inshore. This is probably one of the smaller mangroves if you're offshore. They get way, way bigger out here. Now, obviously, if you caught this dude inshore, you'd be having the best day of your life. But offshore, this is actually one of the smaller ones, but it's probably my PB fish, or PB mangrove ever.
There's a keeper. Whoop, whoop.
All right, go ahead, Ron.
Oh.
Another fish on. Oh, that's a little bit bigger fish there, guys.
All right.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
I'm gonna say vermilion on this one, the way he's fighting.
Nah, it's gonna be a red or a black.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. Golly. Oh, so there's red snapper here too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is probably a red snapper then.
It's not gonna be a grouper because this.
No, he would have given up already if it was a grouper.
See him
I
yet?
thought he got off.
No, he's just swimming. I don't see color
Oh,
yet.
no, I see.
Oh yeah, he's under the boat. He is hiding.
We got two.
Oh, we do have two.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sweet. No wonder they were fighting so hard. Golly.
Oh,
Are those
look at
Almacos or
that.
Ambers?
No, these are ambers here.
Okay.
yes.
So you can lip these. That's not a problem.
Doubled up on amberjack. So not only is it a new species on 2023, this is my first ever amberjack, period. So this is a new species altogether. These are definitely some of the smaller amberjacks you're gonna see because these dudes definitely get really, really big. Definitely way below a keeper size. What's keeper size on these?
34 inches.
So 34 inches. You got to catch a hoss of these
Heck
to
yeah.
keep them. But not a bad bycatch when we're out here targeting red snapper and just checking species off the list left and right. Let's go, guys. Yeah, we got him. Oh,
Broke everything.
I think so. Golly, what did he have me in down there?
Oh, my
Oh yeah, I broke every bit of that. We did switch over to cut bait. We were using live shrimp before, and we did switch over to some cut bait. Just try to keep those amberjacks off of it because they were hitting it on the way down. That was a nice bite right there. Those amberjacks were hitting it on the way down. When I got to the bottom, they were there and they were on. There we go. There's fish on. Uh-oh, not a vermilion. That is a ruby red lips.
Ooh.
We actually just caught one of these in the bay here not too long ago, guys. Moving over to another spot, guys, not very far from this one, just a couple yards over here, and try to get on some of these vermilion. But hey, I'm not mad. Like, we stopped there to catch black snapper and ended up pulling up another scamp grouper, a ruby red lips, which we've already caught that, which that's fine, still a lot of fun. But then we got those doubled up on amberjacks. How many people can say that their very first amberjack they ever caught was a double up coming up from 87 foot of water? Pretty sure it got hit on the way down, maybe not. Yeah, it did. Fish on. Another trigger fish, yeah. Oh, something was chasing him.
Yeah, what was that? It might have been. Oh, it's more trigger fish.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say something was chasing that dude right there. Wait, have you ever caught a trigger?
I don't think so.
All right, we're getting ready to put the PYT on the rod, y'all. And it's probably gonna be immediate. That's gonna fight like nothing you've ever caught before.
Really?
Real.
Real.
Oh my gosh. This is awesome. This is so cool. Hold on. Let me get in position.
Why aren't you talking? See, I told you she'd go into that stance, Captain Ryan, no matter what.
It's because I'm so awkward when I fish.
If you will take your right hand and put it up above the reel on that grip up there, it'll give you a little bit more leverage.
Don't tell her that. It's way funnier when she fights them weird. If you catch a vermilion snapper right now.
If I get something you didn't, that would be phenomenal.
It's going to be a snapper. All right, Trigger. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. There's more down. See all of them down there?
That's what I'm hoping to get on the camera.
It's coming to the surface. Ish.
Oh, that might be a keeper.
Oh,
Woo!
the BYT might have just got a keeper trigger
Did I
fish,
just
y'all.
do bigger than you?
Yep.
Sweet. Look at that guy. Bye, friend. Y'all just call me Karen because I just got triggered.
Are you serious right now? What?
Yes, I
There's
went
something
there.
seriously wrong with
No.
you. This might be a grouper. He gave up really quick. No, that is
Squirrelfish.
two.
I'm sorry, lizard.
I haven't caught a lizard fish yet this year either. I forgot.
Lizard and a squirrel, actually.
What?
Yep.
Guys, we just doubled up on species for the 2023 species list. Lizard fish and a squirrel fish, neither of which we have caught yet this year. So that is pretty cool. All right, so there's our squirrel fish and there is our lizard fish right there, guys. That is wild to pick up 2 new species like that. All right, guys, and this is exactly what we talk to you all about all the time. Now, Captain Ryan probably has nobody on his boat that gets excited over a squirrel fish and a lizard fish. But me, y'all know I am, because these are 2 new species, and that's exactly why I wanted to do this species count. It's because no matter what we come out here and catch, if it's something new, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna add to our species list for the year, and this puts us 2 closer. And I'm gonna be honest with you, these are 2 fish I wasn't even thinking about catching today. So my heart's racing a little bit. We might get there, we just might. See you, fellas. This is probably a terrible idea. I understand this is probably a terrible idea. But I brought my 7-foot go-to Ninja Dagger, and we're gonna drop it down out here just to see what happens. I feel like if there's a place that we can drop it, this is it. We're catching fish here, but they're not like giant fish. So this is not what this rod's made for, okay? This is not an offshore rod. But I told Matt when he sent me this rod that I would put it to the test. And that's what we're fixing to do. We're going to put it to the test and see what happens.
What better way, though, really?
Dropping it down in about 120 foot of water. There we go. There's a fish on.
Can the dagger, like, stand the test?
I am pretty confident it can.
Oh,
I have
goodness.
more confidence in this rod than about any rod I have out there, guys.
Woo.
It is. Yeah. All right, guys, another triggerfish, but caught the triggerfish on the dagger, so not bad at all.
Not bad at all, baby.
The amount of confidence I have in this rod is just absurd, guys. Like, it really is. I'm sure one of these days I'm eventually going to break one, but I don't know. We've tried it a couple times and have not done it yet. Oh, he got out.
Oh.
He came out. He was just a little bitty one. A couple more buckets over here. I don't know why there's so many buckets floating around this weed line, but we're gonna go see if there's any more of those. Y'all leave a comment down below. If I catch one of these fish without a hook and line, I actually catch it by hand, does it count? Because I think it does. I think if I catch it by hand, that counts even more. Maybe like double.
Yeah, that's like survivor mode.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, I can literally see this fish in this bucket. Got him. Guys, we caught him.
We got him.
So the question is, does this fish count? He's a pretty little guy too. Oh my gosh, simmer buddy, simmer. Wow. Now what did you call this?
I believe it's a file fish.
A file fish. Guys, this is super cool, man. We got that fish. I'm counting it. I don't care. Huh?
That might be an oceanic trigger. I can't tell.
Ooh.
He does have the same little thing. You can't
No, it's not a file. It's some kind of trigger, but it's not a gray.
Okay, so it's not a gray triggerfish. But either
Still
way,
a
it is
new
a new
one.
species for sure. We'll look it up and just make sure. But if it is, that's species number 5
He's
on the day.
pretty.
And this is the first fish I've ever caught by hand.
Or by bucket.
By bucket. But we're counting him either way. But what a cool little fish, man. That is awesome.
Get a release on this feller.
All right, we're gonna get this little guy back in and maybe he can go find him another bucket to live in. See you, dude. What a cool little catch, man. Like, that's what makes it fun. But guys, that's 5 new species on the day. We're at 46. We're only 4 away from 50. We haven't caught a vermilion snapper yet today. Those are almost a guarantee. Like, we're gonna catch a vermilion. And right now, I mean, like, we haven't caught one of the little bacon wrap fish.
Nope.
They're out here. Like, we got a shot.
We gotta catch that one later because those make me hungry.
They make me hungry too. But we got a shot to hit this 50 today, guys. Like, fingers crossed. So they can see your pretty face. You're all silhouetted. The people want to see the PYT. There you go. How you feeling about the offshore trip today?
I love it. This is probably my favorite kind of fishing ever.
And honestly, like, Captain Ryan's putting us on some fish.
Oh, for sure. Like, so many different species. That is so good for the list that we've been wanting to get some
And
new
you
species.
caught your first triggerfish today.
I caught my first triggerfish, and that was actually cool. That was a fun little fight.
Oh yeah.
He was fun.
Over under right now on how, if you think we're gonna hit 50 today. We're 4 away. We're 4 fish away from hitting 50.
I think we'll come close. I hope we can hit it, but I think we'll come darn close.
I'm like, my fingers are crossed. But no matter what, guys, no matter what, Captain Ryan has put us on all kinds of fish this morning. Like, we've caught so many fish on and off camera, it's absurd. And we've gotten 5 new species. And I caught, wait, was that a bucket fish? Like a bucket list fish?
Yeah.
That was a straight
So it has to count.
Oh yeah, that was a
100%.
bucket fish. I mean, if we don't know the name of it, that's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call them bucket fish from now on. Bucket triggers.
Yes.
Bucket. All right, guys. So a decision was made. I talked to the PYT about it, and while it was super cool catching that little, we think it's called an oceanic trigger fish, but I didn't catch it on hook and line. I did catch it with a bucket.
Yeah.
And while it is a bucket fish and that was super cool, I'm not gonna count it as part of the 50 species. Now, we could probably go either way, but just for me personally, like, I really wanna catch these fish on hook and line. And that was an awesome catch, don't get me wrong. And we're definitely leaving it in here, but I do think we're not going to count that. So that was gonna be, that's not the 5th new species on the day. That's only gonna be the 4th. Yeah, no, we've only caught 4 new species today. That would have been the 5th. I'd just rather catch it with hook and line. So that's just a personal preference. It probably counts, but either way, I didn't count the iguana because we caught it in a different fashion and catch it with hook and line. So that's what we're gonna do with that one. So we're still at 4 new species on the day, so I'm not mad about that at all, but we're not gonna count that one on the species list. But it's still a cool catch. I like it. I don't even know if there's a fish on there anymore. There was definitely one on there to start, but there is not. Oh, yeah, there is. That's a sand tile. All right, guys, so I don't even remember what number this is, but this is another new species on the day. So this is a sand tile fish, and I'd love to tell you guys what number we're on. I know we've caught like 4 new species so far. So, but this is a beautiful
so cool.
fish. Hey, easy. This is an amazing catch. I'm pretty sure this is like number 45, 46. I don't know. I've lost count this morning.
It's somewhere in the mix.
But I'm not mad about this whatsoever, y'all. Another new species, and Captain Ryan told me that these are really good to eat. So we're gonna put this dude up here on ice, and we're gonna try him out.
Try something new. Look at his little tail. Like, his tail's pretty colors.
Yeah, he's a pretty fish.
That is awesome.
I don't think, if this is a lizard fish, it's a world record lizard fish. It's not feeling as heavy now as what it was. It is. Hey, there we go.
Is that new?
Let me make sure that is. Nope, that's still
Squirrel fish, isn't it?
kind of, yeah, he's kind of like a hybrid.
Yeah.
Those sea bass, they same thing, but they don't have the blue stripes in them.
Gotcha. All right. 180 foot of crystal blue water, and your boy ain't scared. I am sending down the Ninja Dagger, y'all. I'm gonna put the Ninja Dagger down. We're also gonna put out a flatline cigar minnow. So if you guys see me like streak into the front of the boat, it's because we've got a cigar minnow out there. They have caught some Kobe at this spot we're on. So there's all kinds of potential. But what we're targeting on the bottom is vermilion snapper, mingo snapper. Those are the same fish. You guys have heard me call them a couple different things, but it's the same fish.
Wait, they're the same thing?
Yes.
I didn't even
Mingos
know
and
that.
vermilion snapper are the same thing, yes.
I like Mingo. That sounds fun.
All right, we are on the bottom.
I could dive in this water. It's so pretty.
You could.
Oh, snap. Are you on?
No, but we definitely got bit. This is not the place you want to lose bait either, guys, because I just don't know if this rod's going to have it in it to get a hook set on them, guys, because you really need a big, heavy rod here.
There you go.
I got him. 180 foot of water with the Ninja Dagger.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that rod, Ban. I love this thing so much.
You can do it.
All right, guys. This is new species number 6. Now, this is definitely a small one, but this is new species number 6.
He's not really good.
No,
You can lip him.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know you could lip. Ow! He still bit me, though. Guys, this is new species number 6 on the day.
This is phenomenal.
I knew when we came offshore we were going to get a bunch of species. Like, I knew that. But if we can catch a couple of these just a little bit bigger, we'll put them up there in the cooler and we'll take them back.
Yeah.
We have not caught our red snapper yet. But again, we've only really been to one spot where we were even targeting red snapper. So that's why we haven't caught them. We're not very far into this fishing day, but this dude is a little undersized. So we're going to get him back, get another line in the water, and try to catch one just a little bit bigger.
Yeet, yeet.
He's still under the boat. All right, we should find out here in just a second. Oh, what is?
Look at
Oh,
he just got
no!
off.
The remora came off. Guys, this is a hogfish, y'all. No freaking way! Ow, he got me. That's okay. That's okay. All right, guys, we're gonna try to get this, but there's a remora with him, and I haven't caught a remora yet this year either. Y'all, this is such a cool catch. You have no idea.
That is beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen one.
We're gonna talk about that Cuban hogfish here in just a minute, but first we're gonna catch ourselves a remora. Remoras are the dumbest fish alive. Okay, they will keep coming back and biting this over and over and over until I catch him. There he is, guys.
Hey, baby.
That's 2 more species.
Yes.
Wait, is that it? That's it. Oh no, we're one short.
One short.
That's species number 49.
Oh, that's a great species for 49. Those are
Holy
fun.
cow. Captain Ryan.
Good
Dude,
job.
caught. Okay, first, let's talk. Did you put him someplace safe?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk to you guys about the remora first, but then we're gonna go to this other one. So these fish right here are really, really cool. Now, if you guys are OGs to the channel, you guys will know that at one point I stuck this to the PYT's leg.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like we should do it again. But we don't have to. But so these are cool, man. I don't know if I can get it. Will you pull my sleeve down there, babe?
Yeah. If I don't fall in the water.
Here you go. Let's let Captain Ryan pull it down there. So
Yeah.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get him to stick to us.
Oh, are you gonna ditch yourself this time?
Ah, he almost did it.
The crazy feeling is when you try to take it off and then it's like, oh my
Okay.
God.
He didn't want to play ball anymore. He was done. He was like, you know, he was like, you guys go away.
He was gone.
But y'all, this one was one I was not expecting. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this has been a bucket list fish for me for a while. All right, guys, this right here is a Cuban hogfish. I'm so, like, I can't even begin to tell you how pumped I am to catch this fish. Like, this is a small fish, but it absolutely made my day. It's such a beautiful, beautiful fish. Can't keep him. He's definitely, I know hogfish have got to be certain size, so he's definitely not a legal fish, which I'm okay with. I'm not really that worried about keeping them. But this is species number 49 on the year, y'all. If we catch one more new species on the day, it's over. The species count is over, y'all. All right, guys, and we're gonna get this little dude back in the water. See you, buddy. Thank you so much for playing along. What a beautiful fish. Guys, you can still see him swimming off. What a beautiful, beautiful fish. What an amazing catch. Captain Ryan, what a day, man.
I know.
What a day, dude. Like, if we catch one more, guys, just one more.
Got a balloon?
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure there's nothing under it.
I'm not seeing anything. I don't see any bait with it either. All right, guys, this is why it's not a good idea to let your balloons go. I know the thought of it seems cool and all, but this is where they end up. They end up out in the water, and these things are literally terrible, terrible for the wildlife out here. So just think twice before. I know it's cool to watch them like float off into oblivion or whatever, but you really need to like keep these things tied up, and when you're done with them, put them in the garbage, because this is where it's gonna end up 90% of the time. Wherever you live, it's gonna end up in water out here like this. So try to avoid this. Let's save a sea turtle or something.
Come on, people. Baby, we saved lives today.
That's right, we did save lives today. We took a few lives, but we saved some too. So we gotta deal with Flipper, the sharks, and we have to get the fish to the boat. It's not looking good for me right now. There he is, I got him. There he is, I got him. Ah. All right, guys, this is perfect. This is our red snapper we're looking for. Yes, indeedy.
Woo!
Yes, indeedy. Guys, that's the perfect keeper size red snapper right there. Yes. That's what we're in here after today, 100%. We have now got our fish to put on ice. Opening day of red snapper season. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. That is awesome. We're gonna get this dude on ice. Probably drop a couple more. We can keep, is the federal limits the same? Okay, so you can keep 2 per person. I didn't know if the federal limits was the same as the other one, but you can keep 2 per person. Y'all get a good look at him. Probably like an 18, 19 inch red snapper. Perfect eating size. Let's get this dude on ice.
Oh, I'm on, baby. Holy crap, you're right. It is a fight. I got him though. I got him. I got him.
Bring it here.
Yes.
There you go, baby. There's your big old red snapper.
Yes.
That'll be the one you get to eat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You can eat that one, right? You can clean him too.
Just do the whole 9 yards all by myself?
Yeah, for sure.
He's being a butt too.
Ah! Ah! Pretty sure I got one of the AJs. Oh my gosh. Dang it.
No.
That broke down here.
Crap.
Dang.
I think it was an AJ.
Oh, that was
100%.
definitely an AJ, 100%. Holy smoke. All right, guys, last drop. Captain Ryan was nice enough to take us out today. I don't want to take up his whole day, and we got to get back in time to cook this fish and still get this video out for you guys today. Sure, it's another red snapper though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a big red snapper. Golly.
Good Lord.
Oh, barely hooked.
That's a big one, guys. That's a big red snapper. Golly.
He's a monster.
Y'all look at that dude right there, man. That's our limit on the day. That's red snapper number 4 that we're gonna keep. That's it on the day. Let's go. All right, guys, we are going to head back to the house, get the snapper cleaned up and eat, and try to get this video out today. It's gonna be a stretch to try to get it out today, but I think we're going to be able to. But before we go, another just huge thank you and shout out to Captain Ryan with Badlands Fishing Charters. I've got all their stuff linked down in the description box below. Make sure if you're kind of be in the Destin area, you check them out. It rolls right out of Harbor Village here, or Harbor Walk Village. We had a great day on the water. It's just now like right around lunchtime, and we're already going to be back in the car. Going to have time to. Yeah, we'll have plenty of time to get this done. But huge shout out to him. Make sure you guys go check him out. I've got his website linked down there. Man, we had a blast. Caught a lot of species today. Came up one short of hitting 50. Ended up at 49. And I know some of you are going to argue that if we counted the ocean triggerfish, that would be our 50.
But we can't. We gotta be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I said at the beginning of this that I wanted whatever it to be caught on hook and line. And when that was really cool to catch that little fish like that, it wasn't on hook and line. I dipped him up with a bucket. So we're gonna head back to the house, fish this. We're gonna head back to the house, cook this fish up, and see what it tastes like. We'll do a little comparison between mangrove snapper and red snapper, and we can do the sand tile fish, and we'll see which one we like better. We'll see y'all at the house. So back at the house, and we did not do the cleaning portion on video because as we were loading up all of our camera equipment and getting everything ready to go, Captain Ryan ended up cleaning all of our fish for us. The dude was absolutely amazing today, and then ended up cleaning our fish for us, which was great because we're kind of short on time trying to get this video out for you guys today. But Captain Ryan did go ahead and clean these up. I did have him separate. So what we've got here, this is one of the red snapper fillets, and this is one of those sand tile fish fillets. We've had so much mangrove snapper. I was gonna do the comparison between the two, but like we know what like mangrove snapper tastes like. We've never had this sand tile fish. So I decided to do a taste comparison for that. We're gonna keep it super simple tonight. We're gonna blacken it out, and then we're gonna cook it, or put blackening seasoning on it. Then we're gonna cook it in the skillet. We're gonna try it and see which one we like better. We're sleeping on the Cajun two-step, y'all. We really were. Like, this seasoning is out of this world good. Like, it really is. Now, we've never had it just on straight fish. We mixed it in our batter last time. So we're gonna cover both these up with a whole lot of that Cajun two-step. And then we're gonna cook it in some olive oil. And I'm telling y'all right now, it's gonna be good. So the first piece that's going in is going to be that sand tile fish. And it is a firmer fish, which they did tell me. And then the second one is going to be a beautiful fillet of red snapper. And y'all give a big thumbs up because I brought back the Chef Ron hat. I know how much y'all love it, so I brought back the Chef Ron hat. It's getting pretty dang close, baby. Golly. Oh.
No, you didn't.
I messed it up almost. I almost messed it up. Ooh. So guys, as we told you before we got off the boat, we hit 49 species today. Yes. We are so close to that 50 species mark that I can taste it. But I gotta do something big for the 50th species. Like, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I gotta do something like extravagant and like mind-blowing. Or we might go out there and catch, you know, a ladyfish. Who knows? That might be what it is. Maybe we'll catch the poor man's tarpon as our 50th species. Maybe that's just what we were destined to do.
Oh.
Hello?
Cameraman Ron. What's up, man?
What's up, Captain Chapman? How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Sitting here cooking some fish, man.
That's nice. Somebody gave you some fish. I know you didn't catch it.
Well, you know, there's a lot of people that I wouldn't let judge me, but you're not one of them, you know. So it's all good. Actually, dude, like, so I don't know if you've been keeping up with the 50 species thing or not, but I caught my 49th species today on the year.
49? You caught 49 fish?
I've caught 49 fish. Just one of each one. That was it.
Well, I got a line in one of your bucket list fish ready to go. So when can you come on down here?
Seriously? I mean,
go catch tarpon, man.
When's the best time? I'll come tomorrow if it's the best time.
Tomorrow's the best time.
Are you for real?
Yeah, come on.
I'll be there. Where do you? I mean, I'll text. You want to just text me details on where you want to get me or where you want me to meet you?
Yeah, I'll text you here in a little bit. Let me check the tide one more time. But yeah, let's do it tomorrow, and we'll figure it out, and we'll make it work. We'll make it happen.
All right, man. That sounds good to me.
All right, buddy. I'll see you soon.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
Bye. Baby, I'm going to Tampa. Just be living right, because that was a pretty dang cool phone call to get right there while we're sitting here cooking red snapper from our 50th species. And this is done. So we've got red snapper over here. We've got golden tilefish, or not golden tile, I'm sorry. Golden tilefish is amazing. This is sand tilefish. She is checking herself in the microwave reflection.
But dude, I am the
That is definitely something. That is
Southern mess right
that is
now.
definitely something only fluffy people would do. Today I got ready in front of the microwave, y'all, while I was waiting on my chicken nuggets.
It's fish today.
All right. So you got.
You want me to do that one first or this
I would go with the red snapper first because you've had it first, and then compare it with this. Because I feel like you always pick the one you eat second, and you've already had red snapper, so. I mean, we know that's good. I mean, we know. There's no question.
That seasoning is fire.
It really is, man. It's money, dude.
That's money, dude.
All right.
That looks like an animal's foot.
Oh my gosh, just eat it. I mean, I will say the meat was whiter on the sand tilefish than it was the red snapper.
Oh, wow.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. It's a different flavor. What? The air freshener.
Sarah just got sprayed by the air freshener.
Oh, I'm gonna take one more bite.
You gotta hurry. This video is gonna be like 2 hours long or something stupid.
It is thicker, but it's got a great flavor.
Really?
I really like that.
Do you like it better than the red snapper?
No, the red snapper is
Okay.
much better. But that other one, I can't even say it right.
It's a
actually
sand
really good.
tile fish.
Sand tile.
But I think the tilefish would definitely give the red snapper a little bit of a run for its money. Guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in this one. I know it's probably a little bit longer video, but we caught a lot of fish. Another huge shout out to Captain Ryan Reed from Badlands Fishing Charters. Got all our stuff linked down below. Make sure y'all go check them out. If you're in the area and looking for a deep sea charter or near shore, he does both. Oh, gotta catch my breath. We're going to Tampa. We got 49 species. And guys, the next one, it could be big. Y'all make sure you find a way to make somebody smile today. You never know. It just might change the world. I can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care. We'll see you soon.